Okay, so I just finished recording how to make this lizard. I wanted to put a prequel on the video to tell you that even though the video ends up being over 45 minutes long, I very quickly glossed over a couple of the steps. I expect you to be a little bit more detailed than I was in making this. I was trying to keep the video short for your benefit, but at those points where you need to, pause the video and go through the steps in the tutorial in a more detailed manner. There are some areas that you can gloss over, and I mentioned those in the video. Um, but I expect you to spend more time than I did. One, cutting out and cleaning up your lizard, and two, going through some of the steps to add shading and stuff to the image. Okay, in some parts those may or may not work for our image. The important thing here is we're using a tutorial from online, but using separate images to complete it. So you should be taking what's in the tutorial. We're all kind of more advanced in Photoshop now and should know how to take what's in the tutorial and merge that with the images we have to make it work. So it takes a little bit of, what is the word I said? I said to improvise. Okay, take some improvisation. So please make sure you're improvising. At the same time, you can have some fun with it. It doesn't need to be like, you don't need to have a green dragon. You could do a purple or a red dragon. That's fine. But the key part is learning how to improvise using different images than what an online tutorial has to still come out with a good picture. So you'll see that this tutorial comes up with this image, right? That's a very different dragon, and our tutorial has something more like this. So the different dragon, different castle, different background, all that stuff. But you can still use a similar tutorial and different images and come out with a good result. So that's the basics of it. Let me know if you have any questions on this, but I have about 45 minutes of covering the steps in the tutorial. But send me any questions you might have. All right, good luck.